What's up, Exiles? It's Gemini, and with Act 4, we have a solution to the age-old problem desync. Negative Frags, he's one of the lead programmers at Grinding Gear Games. He says, with the expansion, we are adding a deterministic lockstep mode to Path of Exile that will have no desync. Bear in mind that this means that when you click, you will have to wait for whatever your ping time is before you start to move or do a skill. This works the same way as you would see in a strategy game like StarCraft or a MOBA like Dota. Because this requires a fairly low latency to feel good, we are still supporting the old mode for high ping players. However, we have a lot of improvements there too. So they're going to give you an option of doing two different kind of modes. I guess the traditional one with some improvements, and one that is like screen for screen. It's depending upon your ping. It's not quite finished yet, and we're working out the bugs, but I'm optimistic that we'll be able to get it done before the beta starts, otherwise a week or so into it. We're adding a bunch more servers to the new locations in order to reduce latency, so expect to see East and West Coast American servers, as well as more locations in Europe like London. So not only are they, giving you the option of doing traditional or the new modern deterministic lockstep, you will have more servers available to you. So being in Dallas, I have been kind of favored with the very low pings of sub 10. It's very nice. This would actually make my gameplay feel very smooth, and I'm super stoked about it. I like that they're giving you options, so if you don't want to play with the new way, you can play with the old way. But I would compare it to probably having like a tub of grease if you have a significant amount of latency. So yeah, all around that is like definitely newsworthy. I'm so shocked that this problem that's been existing for such a long time has finally we finally had a solution. I didn't think that it was going to come. Alright, so Negative Frags also says, so we haven't nailed down the specifics on any of those questions since it's still in development. The threshold is probably going to be something like 150 milliseconds, but that is just a default so that the average player who starts the game doesn't have to know about it. You will be able to set the mode in the options if you like. So I'm guessing there may be an input value or a bar that you just scroll on what the threshold is until it starts changing. Someone also asked, can you have party members with different modes? The answer is yes. Now that is also interesting, considering you're usually tied to one server or the other. I don't know if it's going to be the map creator is going to lock into his zone. So say I'm Central and someone else is West Coast, so there's a West Coast server, but I put the map in. Is it always going to be the Dallas server? How does it determine which North American server it connects to? Same thing with the European gateway. They're going to have London, and I think it's in Germany, the Central European server. But very exciting news. Huge quality of life. I mean, this is why we throw money at GGG, so they can constantly improve their game. Someone asks about the floating point problem. He says, we mostly don't use floats for gameplay code. Some of the work we still have to do is converting a few places where floats did end up being used over the integer arithmetic. He says, will the new server locations be coming with the 2.0, or will they be put up when they are ready? They will be coming with 2.0. It requires code because we don't want to treat US West and US East as two separate gateways. These will be sub gateways or something like that. Okay, so he might have answered the own thing. Maybe you'll be able to connect through the same instance, through the same map. Everybody will get their own favored location, whether it be East, Dallas, or West. That's very cool if it could synergize that, so everybody has awesome ping as long as they're playing in North American servers. But I thought I'd share this exciting news. Oh yeah, the Brazil data center is there. They're just still working out the kinks. It says they're having hang-ups with the government. But yeah, I'd imagine that comes up real soon. So all you Portuguese speaking gamers, it's coming soon. Thank you guys for watching. I'll continue to do more Act 4 coverage, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.